Well, hello everyone. So it's gonna be just me today doing this topic Tuesday, which is how do you store and display your polish, your nail gear, all those wonderful things. So I'm gonna take you on a quick little tour of my nail area, which is sort of my well, I would say sort of, it is my happy place. And I guess where I'm gonna start is just the very first thing I ever purchased for displaying was this awesome cabinet. At the time when I purchased it, I thought I would never fill up that entire cabinet. I had it custom done, specially made by an awesome woodworking gal in Texas, and we wrote back and forth to each other over Etsy until I had the dimensions I wanted and exactly how I wanted it to look and open and all of those wonderful things. And she was fantastic. I'll link her info below. It's really cute. It's got just like this chicken wire on here, and it's just kind of this cute little rustic look to it. And when I think it was about a year ago, I decided to start storing everything in alphabetical order. So that's what you are starting to see here is my alphabetical order collection. The issue with that is, as I'm sure anybody who's done this before knows, when you start adding other polishes into the same brand, there is no room to put it without taking everything out and starting all over again. So we only got so far, and then I ended up having to go to my Overflow, which we'll talk about in a minute. Okay, so after getting this, my husband got tired of me sitting out in the dining room and always doing my nails in the dining room. So I told him I really needed to have a nail space, like a nail desk. And so for Christmas, he bought me last year this manicure desk, and it's like a real nail manicure desk. It's acetone resistant. I think it was actually really meant to be like in a nail salon. It even came with the cute little wrist pad and everything, which I never use. So I got that. He got it all together. I got myself my little twinkle tea mat so I can do my artwork on there, whatever nail artwork. And so over to the left here, I have my little light, my LED light, which I use a lot because we have really bad lighting here. I'm in my bedroom, so the lighting in this bedroom is not very good. So on the left here, these are my little swatch lists. I have a little pen. Sometimes that pen changes, but this is my not very organized way of keeping swatches of all of my different new nail polishes that came in. And then I have some different like cuticle creams, and my son had bought me some new hand cream from Lush. My favorite hand cream is the O'Keeffe's. Though don't tell Jacqueline that because she'll get really mad about their ingredients and I shouldn't be using it, so don't everybody keep that on the down low. I have a few, this is sort of my Overflow art gear. Actually, it's probably art gear that I was really hoping to get on my nails at some point, so I keep it out so I don't forget that I want to do that. Of course, it's been sitting there for several months and I haven't gotten to it yet. My youngest son actually bought me a lot of cute little things. Last year for Christmas, he bought me this cute little tray. I don't think he meant for it to go on my nail desk, but it sure worked out. So I keep some extra things, even like chapstick. These are from Restored Naturally, Jacqueline's brand, which these are awesome. But I keep that there too in case my lips are getting dry while I'm working. And I keep some extra the leftover cuticle pens. I use those, and I have some over here in my little jar here with my cotton balls and my orange sticks. But I keep those for my nail art brushes, so that when I'm done with my nail art brushes, I can put whatever little leftover cuticle oils in those onto the brushes so the bristles stay nice and moist. Little trick I learned from Larissa from Polish Lab Rat. I thought that was a great idea, and it does actually keep your brushes really nice. Behind here in the way back, I have my cuticle creams. I have also my like nail polish thinners, some quick dry drops, and I think this is Seche Vite thinner that I have back here when I was really into Seche Vite, although I haven't been using Seche Vite very often. I have some of my stampers, my stamping cards, those kind of things over here. A couple of nail art pens that my youngest son had also bought me, actually several years ago. He got me those. All right, and then on this side, on my mat, I keep things that I use all the time, like cuticle trimmers and glass nail file. This is my little jar for when I'm doing nail stamping. I put my nail polish remover in there. Usually on my desk, you always find the nail polish I'm currently wearing. I am currently wearing this new one, Esperance from Polish for Days, which is so pretty. I love it. And then usually off to the left over here, I keep like whatever current nail base or like base coat I'm using, and then top coat, whatever top coat I want to use. And then something I'm thinking about, like this is a new, I shouldn't probably be showing that, but this is a black jelly that Jacqueline is wanting me to try out and see how that jelly goes. I was wanting her to do a black jelly for some lace stamping that I want to do, make it look kind of sheer. So I'm going to be testing out that black polish. So typically polishes like that she gives me that I'm going to be testing, I keep over there to remind me to do that. Okay, let's talk about this little area. So first of all, let's take the obvious. Yes, I have a picture of Jesus here. It is actually my grandmother's mass card from when she passed away last year, and the reason why I keep that there is because my grandmother was a fabulous artist, and I'm not. I actually really stink at artwork. So I always feel like, well, if I just keep her with me, she was always so encouraging with me for that, to be creative. And it's sort of just my time when I can just remember her and then maybe channel her a little bit so I can do my nails maybe in a little bit better way. I don't know. So that's why I keep that there. It's just a reminder of my grandmother, who I loved dearly, dearly. I miss her every day of my life. And then this over here is just a little, my youngest son also got me this last year. I think it's supposed to be like a little melt, like a wax melt, but I've never used it. I just use it to keep, I don't know, little knickknacks and things in there. And I purchased this last year to keep like all my nail art tools in. It's really kind of cool. You can like open it up like that. It like slides out, and then it has all your different, nail art tools in there. So a lot of times the ones that I use a lot of the time, I will keep out actually on my desk, like my little nail rest. This is or brush rest, actually. This is a brush rest that I keep all my little nail art brushes on. This makes it so much easier. I don't know if anybody's ever been doing nail art or reverse stamping, and your nails are wet and you're trying to pick up the brush off the table and you don't want to mess up your nails. So if you have it like there, it makes it so much easier to pick up the brushes. So that's why I got that. All right, so let's look at what I organized down here. So on the left side in this big cabinet is all my nail polish remover, my nail clips, paper towels that I use to do my nails on. I've got extra cotton balls. Some packaging too back there, like I saved like my hollow taco boxes when they first came out and those kind of things. And then on the bottom is just also things for nail stamping tape and lint rollers and more cuticle creams and cuticle oil and buffers and just some nail glue, and there's sponges for doing sponging on nail polish. So I have everything, eyeshadow little sticks so that you can do maybe some glitter on or the little loose glitter. So that's what's in there. And then on this side, my top drawer is all stamping. This is all my stamping polishes. I also have some extra cleanup brushes, which these are my very favorite ones, and I get them at the dollar store. So every time I go to the dollar store, I buy like 4 or 5 more because they are nice and stiff and they're awesome. So I love those. And Jacqueline got me this massive bottle of sticky base for stamping for Christmas, which thank you, Jacqueline, that was so awesome. I also have in there some of like my nail foils and dried flowers and just things that I would use for different nail art. And then in the next drawer down, I have all my top coats, which are all falling into a mess here. Top coats, nail gems, extra brushes, which I've yet to put in, that I got from Glisten and Glow, that I've yet to put into my old Essie bottles. And then I've got even some ZY brushes from Zoya. I have a lot of top coats in here that were in that big nail polish gift that was given to me by my friend. She had a ton of them, so I just grabbed some of those, and so I have lots of extra different base coats and some regular top coats in there too. One of my good friends online got me this for when your nail polish gets to the end of it, and you can stick your nail polish bottle in there, and it keeps it like tipped so that you can get the last bit of your nail polish out. I really like that. And then in the next drawer is stamping plates. This is all stamping plates, and it desperately needs to be reorganized. So, and actually what's really cute, if I could get it out, I actually found, this is actually really cool. I found this, I'm gonna make a mess. So I found this like little, like photo album at the thrift store when I was thrift shopping, and I use it to keep other stamping plates in here, and then also I use it for, I don't know how many of us want to keep like their nail decals, like water decals. So then I can just, when I want a water decal, I can come in here and I can just flip through the pages and find that, or go through my stamping plates as well. So I thought that was really cute, as well as the real actual, I think this is a Born Pretty one that can keep your stamping plates. But as you can see, I can't even zip it anymore because it's just way too thick with plates. And then in the bottom drawer, this is, I call this my vacation drawer. So if I'm gonna go out of town, if I'm gonna do regular polish, this was given to me by one of my best friends. It's a little tiny baby caboodle. I love it because I can keep like my nail blocks or nail files. I leave some of these in here, and when I put my nail polishes, top coat, everything into one bag each. They all fit in here, and then I close it up. And if I'm gonna fly with it, which I have done, I will put a rubber band around it just to make sure it stays shut. But typically it's good, it just stays well. So that's kind of like what I take when I go away. And then if I am gonna go for a really long time and I'm not gonna have time to do nails, you know, I think we've said in a previous video that I will use color streets or something like that, nail polish strips, so that they'll last a little bit. Sometimes they last a little bit longer. Typically they do. So, all right, now let's talk about my Overflow polishes. All right, so also when I got my nail desk, my husband got me this 7-drawer basically cabinet, and they're super deep. And again, I started out really well. These are all still in alphabetical order. These are my indies going in alphabetical order, still coming over from the cabinet. And as we go down, we switch over into my mainstreams. So now we're going into like China Glaze, and then I think like the next drawer down we go into Essies, Color Clubs, Essies here, and so on and so forth. And the only bad thing about this, well, besides the fact that once again, if you add more, you end up not having room, and so I'm desperately needing to do this again. The bad part about it is that at the very, very, very bottom, because it's a Z, are all my Zoyas, and I tend not to wear them because I often don't go in this last drawer. So I don't know, maybe I need to rethink how I'm organizing this, because I feel like my Zoyas should be closer at hand. So as you can see, I filled this up pretty well. It's hard to get all the way in the back, so I tend to only fill them up this far so that I can reach for them easily. So this year, my husband bought me another one, and this is where things go really bad, because this is in no order at all. These are just recent polishes that I've purchased. They are not in any order. I have no idea where anything is. I have to actually just go through it all to find what I've purchased. So that is why I really need to take a weekend, which hasn't happened, to reorganize and go through this again. Now, this part over here, I want to say it was supposed to be like my seasonal rack, and I have honestly found, I don't really like seasonal racks. I hate to say it. I'm going to let them put it out there. I just felt like I would pull everything out for the seasonal rack, And then I felt like I just had to put it all back away at the end of the season, and I didn't really know where anything was. It's easier for me to have everything in alphabetical order, and I just kind of keep a mental note. I know what I want to wear in winter. I know what I want to wear in fall, and I can say, oh yeah, where's that Esmaltes de Kelly, or where's that Polish for Days? Oh yeah, it's right here in this drawer. And I just find that that's easier. So, so what is this rack became? This became the rack that was Overflow. That's sort of, and also when I was alphabetizing, I missed a couple of polishes. So like all of my noodles are on that rack because it didn't make it into the alphabetizing when I did it. So that's kind of what happened there. And this was our original background that Jacqueline and I were using. And then my husband bought us the one that's more holographic by accident on my so-called wish list on Amazon. So now I just keep it here because I think it looks pretty. And the only other thing I have are my cute little paintings up here of nail polish, which I love, and it just makes me happy to look at my little painting here. So, and that's it. So that is my entire little nail space, my definite happy place. Oh, and one other little thing, the last little part is my little bag down here. This is the bag. You guys have seen it here. This is the bag that I pack up every time I have to go over to Jacqueline's and get out in their trailer so that we can film under COVID rules with our masks on. So this is what I do. I pack it up in my bag. I put whatever we're filming. I might put some of the polishes in here, or I might pick out another little bag, and I put everything into like Ziploc baggies or those baggies for each video that we're gonna film that day. And I pick up that bag and then I haul it down to Jacqueline's, which is about 3 houses away from me, and we film, and then I bring it all back, and then I unpack it all. So, and she actually keeps our filming camera arm over there and our little backdrop. So that is it. That is my nail space. I hope you enjoyed that little tour. I hope it gave you some ideas of how you'd like to organize your space. I can't recommend enough having a dedicated space to nails. It makes life so much easier. Thank you for joining me today. We will see you in our next video. Have a wonderful day, and please like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye.